Hey, this is a quick update from Gears Beer Hockey. Uh, the champions of the 2024-25 Flint Old Timers. Check out this layout. I did this because it has a whole roster on there, including Mike Davis now. Because that way I'll remember who was on the team. Otherwise, I don't know, probably wouldn't forget. But it was a great season, big fun, and whoever wins next year, maybe it'll be me. I'd be happy to set up a similar T-shirt there. It's like 12, $14 a shirt, but we would put your logos on it, not the Gears Beer Hockey. So just wanted to mention that because I think they're cool, to have the whole rosters on there. Summer's going really good too. That's not what the update's about, Gears Beer Hockey, but we'll get this over with real quick because we're undefeated so far for the summer, but might have had something to do with the draft process. But it's not true. Tucker had every opportunity to get his guys too. Don't believe him. So, um, speaking of draft, we're Rory Sayers, David Gregg, they both approached me independently talking about setting something up at Dort Event Center. So I'm just helping them out. I don't know who's going to be in charge. I don't think it's going to be me. But we're going to have a league either Tuesday night or Thursday night over at Dort Event Center. The games will be 8:30 to 10:30 time frame. And we're trying to decide which night is best. And we need a pool of players to draft from. So there'll be a link in the description. I'm emailing and texting out that link. So share it with your buddies. It's going to be a select draft. There's no guarantee that everyone's going to get on a team. It's going to be based on how the draft goes and the availability of players, of course. So get on the list though, and 50 and over. Don't know if there's going to be an exceptions. I hope not. Because I'd rather do 60. But so that's going on. Uh, Crystal Fieldhouse updates. The second sheet is coming back in July. It looks like U of M Flint's going to have two teams this season, so there's going to be even more pressure on ice time this fall. So just a heads up on that. We have a Wednesday skate going on Wednesday at 3. It filled up. We actually had a couple too many guys. Not really. I mean, it was fine, but we really filled up this last Wednesday. Um, and so usually what happens when because we've been skating with like 12 skaters and two goalies, and now we had like 24 skaters and two goalies. We might have had 26 skaters. I don't know, but Kevin Dolan brought a bunch of guys over because the Iceland or 810 arena sheet is out, so he brought all his buds over, and that filled up our skate. He's looking at getting another ice time later. We'll see how that goes. We'll keep you posted. But Wednesday at 3 p.m. I'm not running it. It's just show up and play. But if you show up and the benches are super full, please just go on home. So anyhow, no, we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. But it seems to be like a seesaw. We get a whole bunch of guys. We've got nobody. Then we get a whole bunch of guys, and then a bunch of guys don't show up, so we're down to practically nobody again. So that's why I created the perfect skate. So the main reason is taking away all the time. So for like a quarter person, all the reminders and everybody manages their own ice time, and the reminders are handled by the system. That's what you're paying for is those texts going out, text reminders and such to your list. Um, and it makes it so much easier. And then you can set up the teams evenly in the app, and you can even have beer lists developed, based on your preferences you set in the app. So it's really dialed in. I spent, you know, 10 years putting it together. So yeah, the Perfect Skate app is app.perfectskate.com. Anybody can create your own list and start running a sheet, and it makes it so much easier. So if you need help, let me know. And we are in the lull. Yeah, NHL season just ended. Congratulations to the Panthers. I, I was a Broad Street Bully guy growing up, and we played the Bruins all the time. Philadelphia and the Bruins were always a great game, and Philadelphia has been the last decade or so, and the Bruins had been really good. So I watched a lot of Bruins hockey, watched a lot of Edmonton hockey to watch McDavid and Draisaitl, and but to see the Rat from the Bruins, Brad Marchand, go to Florida with Bennett and Tkachuk and those guys, it's like holy cow, man. So what a tough team to play against, and yeah, they did it again. I tell you. So I think I covered everything. So I wanted to tell you about the t-shirt designs, and I've got other t-shirts in my shop. If you got ideas for designs, let me know. And one more shameless plug: the CBD salve. Just $20 for a stick of CBD salve, and the chocolate balls. I just make them as people want them. Most people know about them because I always bring them to the rink and share. So I think that's it. I appreciate you guys. It's a lot of fun. Love going to the rink, hanging out. Peace and love. I'll see you on the ice.